Hello, Void. So, this one is now the last of the numericals in my collection. So, after that, I'm going to be watching a lot of A movies, as well as filling in my backlogs and whatever else I'm watching, but trying to focus on the A's. Maybe I'll succeed. We'll see. I might not be going in direct alphabetical order for that. I might bounce around just to not pin myself down too much, but we'll see what happens. So, first one comes from my Alfred Hitchcock collection. Last one of the numericals. So, this is a number. It's by the film, not by the Alfred Hitchcock collection. Which, first off, who makes collections where the movies are just in there like this? I hate DVD cases that are stacked like this. I mean, I don't know if this or the Spindle is worse, where it's just a spindle with a bunch of discs, one on top of the other. But come on, guys. The hell? Okay, I guess I should actually talk about the movie I watched, which is The 39 Steps. This is a 1935, I believe. Yes, 1935 film. Alfred Hitchcock, back in his early day times, this is a lot of his early works, did several spy-related movies, and this is one of them. And it feels very 1930s, but this one has a lot of charisma about it, so it still holds up in some ways. Okay, so now I never actually intended to. This is a collection I actually got passed down to me from my grandfather, where I inherited his small DVD collection that I'm pretty sure he never actually watched any of. People just gave them to him, and he just kind of let them sit there. But this collection was one of them. So now, the 39 Steps follows this lodger in London named, I think it was Hannay? Anyway, I know this got remade and then got a sequel named after him also, but anyway, this guy, he goes to see this, a show has this big fancy memorizist, I guess, memorizing facts used to be a production. Anyway, he goes to a show, there's a shooting that happens at the show, there's panic. When he goes home, a beautiful lady he encountered there follows him there, and turns out she's a spy and needs to lay low because people are after her. That shot was meant for her. As she's trying to prevent some secrets from being smuggled out of the country to their enemies. So, he doesn't believe her, of course, but when the lady ends up getting killed, and now he's framed for murder and on the run, he decides, well, the only way to clear his name is to stop this spy ring, and so he's going to the one location she was looking at on a map to try to find a doctor there who supposedly knows the information. Now, along the way, he encounters a woman on a train who essentially, to hide from the police, kisses. And rather than her going along with it, no, she rightfully just says, nope, yep, this guy. But later on, they end up re-meeting and getting essentially handcuffed together. Now they're on the run together as she's either with a murderer or a guy who's or a guy with spies after him. And she's not sure which is worse. So, but he, the whole way, has such charisma and charm about it that he makes the whole thing very watchable. So for an older film, it definitely holds up pretty well. Mostly it's just to the performance of Robert Donat. It's, very entertaining there. I will say the way they were, essentially the secrets there were like essentially details of a particular stealth engine, I think, or it's something plane related. How they were planning on smuggling it out was a twist I didn't see coming, but kind of makes a lot of sense. The movie bookends itself very nicely, and overall, it does a good job. The villains in this one are a little lackluster. They don't have much presence. But our lead and the chemistry he gets with the lady he's handcuffed to more than make up for that. So, it's a decent, absurd British spy film. I give it a good 7 MacGuffins. Hitchcock does know his way around, and even though this is the kind of movie I usually put on, it still holds up, mostly due to the charm of our lead. All right, really all on this one, and then back to the backlog, and then I'll see about what else we got coming. See you later, Void.